Well, Jay, firstly, just off the back of Sunday, what's the reaction been like in training?
I think we're disappointed, obviously, with the performance. There were some bright moments to take from it, but I think we've done a good review on what we want to see moving forward. And now with football and the beauty of the League Cup is we've got a game not too short after. So hopefully we can right the wrongdoings and try and put on a better performance against West Ham.
What have you been able to focus on today, just the one day of training ahead of West Ham?
Yeah, so the players have had obviously the extended recovery on the Monday, brought them back in today to speak about that Newcastle game and to take the reflection piece from it. And then we've had one day obviously on the pitch just to focus on some of the performance problems, some of the identity pieces that we want to see going into West Ham. But it's been positive. We're looking forward to another difficult test, this time in Super League opposition. And we're looking forward to it.
It's our first competitive midweek game for quite a while, so how has that sort of adapted the schedule this week?
Yeah, and we were talking about this in the office. It's been a while since we played a 3-game week, but we prepared for them through pre-season, so we know exactly what to look at from a physical capacity, but also how we're going to get the information across to the players. We don't want to overload them with too much information, so we've kind of focused on certain aspects of what to expect, but also heavily on what we want to see from our team.
Like you say, Super League opposition, a really difficult test upcoming, so what are you expecting from West Ham?
Obviously expecting it to be a challenge, as is every game this season. But we've watched them, studied them heavily against Manchester United on the opening day. Had some real good moments, played through Manchester United's press on a number of occasions. Real good rotations in the middle, whether they play with a 3 or a 4. They've got the tactical flexibility to adapt and change. And obviously they've got top quality players with international pedigree. And you only have to look the following week where they've taken a point against Liverpool and competed well in that game. So we know it's going to be difficult, whatever 11 they put out with obviously a massive game for them coming up next weekend. We know it's going to be a tough test, travelling to them as well. But it's a good opportunity, like you said, for us now to pit ourselves against a Super League opposition in terms of the players and also the coaching staff too.
What do you want to see from your players?
I want to see our identity. That's what we want to see. That's what we've spoken about heavily today, is what is our identity and what do we want to see on the pitch? What do we want the fans to see? What are we good at? What are our strengths? And how do we translate that onto the pitch? We want to embody the value, the spirit of this city. But what is that? And what does it look like when you're talking football in terms? So I want to see an identity. I want to see what we're about. I want to see us put frontal pressure, be aggressive, be a hard team to play against, be compact without the ball and be brave with it.